Hello, everybody. Hello, happy Monday. Happy Super Bowl Monday. Anybody have a hangover? Travis Kelsey? Congratulations to the Chiefs. Congratulations to the 49ers. I know Linda G isn't very happy. It's her team. But that young quarterback, oof, they are going to give the Chiefs, if the Chiefs get to play in the Super Bowl again for a three-peat, I could see San Francisco being there again too. Um, they are going to be good. That young quarterback, he's going to go. He was super. He was incredible. So good on him. Taylor Swift and Kelsey Grammer, Travis Kelsey. Um, I was, the whole Fox News thing where she was going to come out in halftime. Well, that's another thing to talk about. Usher. Was he dancing on grass? That's hard. Now, I'm not a big Usher fan, but Alicia Keys, oh my gosh. That girl. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Um, that was the best part of it, in my opinion. Who cares what my opinion is, though? The Where am I going with this? Taylor Swift announcing during the halftime show that she was voting for Biden. That was the rumors on Fox. Didn't materialize. Then my Buddhist brother, who is a brilliant Buddhist, I was talking to him about me talking about him on this channel. He goes, "Yeah, you call me the bad Buddhist." I'm a bad man. He's a brilliant Buddhist. So my brilliant Buddhist brother, say that 3 times fast. He was saying that Fox News, Jeannie Pirro, was saying that that the Chiefs were going to get the ball the last minute. They were going to be down. They were going to throw a bomb. The receiver would catch it, score a touchdown, win the game. The receiver would rip off the helmet, throw it on the ground. It would be Taylor Swift, and purple confetti would come everywhere. And she would go, "I'm voting for Biden." That didn't happen either. I'm like, really? Are people really talking about that? How? Yeah, they are. Why? Because the whole world is crazy. So, I want to get an ET perspective on this whole crazy world before we get into a little bit of politicky reading. So, I'm just going to do a one and done today, and it's going to be on Biden, not Trump, Biden, because everybody's talking about how old he is. So, we're going to get into that. But what do those guys want to say with the Galactic Heritage card deck? I like to do a little spiritual pull before we get into it. So, especially on Monday, just to see what they have to say. Ooh. So I'm looking outside and there's a little rock, and a lizard came up on the rock and ate something. Was it good? Because it's lunchtime. All right. What do we got here? Unfinished business. This is the present time. Serious. I don't know. I don't know if you can see this enough to get a sense, a feeling out of the card, but I'll just hold it up there a little bit. It feels like a womb within a womb, nurturing something. Is that heart like? Is there an upside down heart in there? I don't know. Oh, it's a lightning bolt. It's the same thing that's in the rock a little bit. Anyway, unfinished business, the present. Certainly, me feel, that there's some unfinished business here. It's like Joe Biden feels there's unfinished business. That's why he says, I'm running for a second term. I know how old I am. I'm running for a second term to complete the unfinished business. Okay, so the Syrian culture, when they came in, many of them, according to the book, and everybody's got an opinion, so I'm just going by what the book says. Um, the Syrians said that they had unfinished business. When they came down here, they said, we think that we could be more. We think that we could be better. We think we could have, should have. I could have been a contender. You know what I'm saying? There's unfinished business. So in our core, spiritual core, we feel we have unfinished business. In our 3D world, we look at this and we go, oh man, we got unfinished business. This card also says, what is this? What do we do with this unfinished business feeling? Where should we go with it next? And the next card is complete surrender. And so this is when, this is a Lear, and this is the future card. And so this card represents the masculine energy falling way to the female energy. And we're really hanging on too tight, and we just got to let it go. Just complete surrender, right? And that's so hard for so many of us. The pulse of light, the galactic core, parallel time stream. So we have a present, future, parallel time stream. And there are people who believe me that, oh, psychic duck too. There are people who believe that we are living in parallel time streams. So we can create our different reality, and can we jump time streams? I don't know if we can jump completely, but we can be aware of, we can travel into that awareness, into that time stream. So, I mean, we could do a whole whole journey on jumping time streams. I mean, that a whole class on that would be fun. I'm not doing it yet. Not doing it. Don't sign up yet. The next card that we got was the Pulse of Life, Galactic Core, Future. The Pulse of Life. This is about the ebbs and flows of things. This is about trying to change the pulse of life. You can't, it's like a wave energy. So let me drop this down so you can see what hopefully I can show you. I've got too many equipment things up there. Don't fall over. Okay, so we have unfinished business. We have the complete surrender. So stop worrying about unfinished business. You've done the best you can at the time you did it. It's done. Just surrender to where things are going. Why should we surrender? Why shouldn't we just keep fighting? Because it's this pulse of life energy that is, it's like you can't change it. It's the way things roll. So it's like just go with the flow at this particular point in time. There's going to be a time when we can really shift and change, but now's not the time. All right, let's take a look at some of Biden's accomplishments. We can compare them to Trump's accomplishments. Yeah, but why? So the big thing is that he's too old. And he admits it. He goes, yeah, I am old. And I bet he didn't want to run. However, he's got that Scorpio energy that he wants to finish something. He's got that unfinished business. Really, he should just like chill out, but he's not listening to the galactic or my readings. And I'm not sure my reading says quit. It just says roll with it a little bit. So, looking at Biden's top accomplishments, the world alliances. So I pulled this off the internet. This one is mine. It wasn't on there. What he has done to bring people together, the world together, is amazing. What Trump wants to do is strip it apart. And you all know why. Because he wants to be a dictator. What else? He ended the war in Afghanistan. Now, I know it was reported that it was really messy, and it looked messy. I don't know who thinks war is neat. It's messy. It's ugly. But what I read, and I think this was in Politico, he ended the longest war in the U.S. history. Over 120,000 people were safely evacuated, double the number calculated by the most optimistic experts. Double the number of estimated. So it's never going to be perfect. It's war. It's going to be ugly. It's messy. He got us out of it. Yay. Let me see. I can keep going down more, and we'll read on this more of this as we go on. But what I want to pick on right now is preventing another January 6th that we went through. What did he do? A bipartisan group in Congress worked to reform the Electoral Count Act. So that passed before the do nothing Republican Congress got in there. So is that enough? It's saying that the VP can't. All he is ceremonial. He's just counting. He's a calculator. So no need to hang a calculator. No need to even have a calculator. You have Google. Have Google count. No. Okay, never mind. Let's not have Google count. What else did they do in the Electoral Reform Act? Talked about the actual electors that get voted in. And I mean, the whole thing is antiquated, and it should be disbanded in my view. The VP role is solely ministerial. Also allows for the apparent successful candidate to access funds more easily from the government. Remember when Trump blocked Biden from accessing funds for his transition team? Come on now. So that makes it better. As I cut the deck, and the question that I was going to ask is, did they do enough to stop another J6 event from happening? I got that card in the cut, which is a yay card. It's a celebration. It is the Six of Wands riding in as a winner. So if we want to go with that, it's a yes. All right, so did the Joe Biden era, the first year, Did he do enough to prevent another January 6th? I don't think it would pass this time around with the Know Nothing Congress. No Do Nothing Congress. Did Joe Biden do enough to prevent another J6? Knight of Wands. Yay, 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 yay. It's being covered by the Page of Wands. So this is bringing forth information. And it's being covered by young information too. So it's not Queen or King energy, but it's still in the court card energy. The person who did this was Susan Collins and the bipartisan people who were working this out, Joe Manchin, I think. So that could be Susan Collins. I don't know who this younger energy is who's throwing some more stuff up in the air. To me, this is positive, positive. At the base, okay, at the top. Let me just throw this out and see where we're going with it. Move. Okay. Some fears. Oh. I don't know if he's done enough. Let's see what we got here. At the base of the reading, we have the Empress. This could be Russian money. Because we're talking about elections, this Empress card, a lot of times I go back to Russia with it. It's Mother Earth energy. It's creating something new energy. So it may not be the Russian energy, Russian money coming in. In the past, I got the Four of Pentacles, which is money, but I'm thinking with this Empress card, if it is Russian money, Russia's running out of money. They're hanging on to it. They're watching where they're spending things. Let me drop this down. I'm sorry, so that you can follow along for those who follow along. Can't get it. There we go. At the top of the reading, I have a Chariot moving on. Things are moving. Certainly, this reform, I mean, it was long overdue. It's antiquated. It's still antiquated. We have the Seven of Wands. And this is in the internal position. Did he do enough to protect the US from another J6? Well, this certainly looks like he put a bubble around all these wands. So going back to this Knight of Wands and this Page of Wands, this may be somebody trying to challenge it again. But if that's true, this is a young energy that is, kind of impetuous, kind of it hadn't really thought things out yet. This one has thought things out a little more. I wish it was the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands, but there it is. Something new coming, moving on. We do have the protection. We do have some legal challenges with the Knight of Swords that could possibly come up. Oops, I forgot. Potential near future, the Wheel of Fortune. So good, She's balancing on top. This is a good outcome. It was a good start, is what am hearing. We may end up with some legal challenges, especially with this new Congress that wants to challenge everything. Maybe they're going to try to impeach Susan Collins and Joe Manchin, because that's what they seem to want to do. Let's just impeach them. No, it's like they got an impeach tree. All right, hopes and fears. If this represents the U.S., the Page of Cups, it's split into two groups. This page is really disjointed. There is an underlying sense of unity and love in this card, but it's also bringing forth news that is coming from a really unexpected place, like pigs flying. The Steal card. This is all about stealing the election. Moving on from stealing the election, they put in place new guardrails with the King of Swords. Thank you. And we've got the Lover's card. So the way that I'm reading this, the way that I'm interpreting this, it's that this is love for the U.S., the Constitution, love for the way our elections run. I think we need new stuff coming in. They've done enough, but it doesn't mean that they should be done with this. Let me pull a clarification on this Seven of Swords, because this is the steal. This is the guy sneaking into camp, stealing one's defenses, and leaving camp with defenses, with swords. However, in this card, he hasn't gotten into camp. He's just looking at it. So I think there's people that are trying to disrupt this election. Certainly, Trump is doing everything he can to get into that. This Lover's card could also be the MAGAs, but not with the King of Swords. I don't see anything with Trump and the MAGAs in here. So, talk to me about this Seven of Swords as it relates to our election integrity. Talk to me about the Seven of Swords. Did we do enough? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Took a lot of work. Ooh, Mother of Wands. Reversed. So here we have, remember I said the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, bringing forth new information that they can make laws on. They missed some things. There could be something more that they could have added to protect the nest egg. But it's reversed. So I think they could have done more. And then we have the Daughter of Pentacles, reversed. Daughter of Pentacles. This, It's still such a young energy. I still think they're going to go back and look at it. And you've got the Two of Wands making a decision. I think they're going to look at this again. Joe Biden card. So the two sides are going to come together to help ensure not that Joe Biden wins, but that his plan that he put forth, that he signed into law, was going to be good. It's not perfect, is what I'm getting with this. Let's see what the base is under here. Three of Pentacles, working together to get things solved. The Page of Swords, walking a tightrope a little bit with some legal stuff. There is Trump, King of Pentacles, bringing justice. And this goes back to the galactic core. Take a break. Four of Pentacles. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. This one, oh, I'm sorry. This is the Four of Swords. This is illness, retreat, take a break, rest. Rest in knowing that justice is there for the King of Pentacles. We have a new truth coming. And we're going to be working together to build something better, which is the bipartisan agreement for election integrity. All right. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Just a little one and done. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love.